Okay, Jay, finally, I've waited a year for this. Everybody, if you watch the show, listen to the show, you know that I love drafting. It's something I've actually loved since middle school in some version or another. So as we annually do, we each take on the persona of the captains of both NBA All-Star teams. This year it's Kevin Durant and LeBron James. And then we take turns drafting who we feel like is the best team that would give us a chance to bring the All-Star Game trophy to our team. Now, I think this is the third year in a row that they've done this type of draft. And I think LeBron is 2-0 so far, right?
Yes, so far.
Okay. So who would you like to be? Would you like to be Kevin Durant, who's choosing his team but will not play with them, or would you like to be LeBron James?
Man, that's a good question. We normally do a coin flip.
Yes, do we have a coin?
I do not have a coin close by. I didn't think about that.
Okay.
So
but tell me who you'd like to...
So since you're going to give me the choice, I'm going to... You want to do a coin? We'll do a coin then. All right, we're going to do a penny. Jimmy, I'll let you call it in there.
Okay. Heads.
Heads.
Okay.
There's 2 out of 3?
Yes, 2 out of 3. Heads.
Heads again,
All
so
right.
you win it. All right, so you get to choose. Who you want?
Okay. I'm going to have some fun with this. I'm going to be Kevin Durant.
All right, so that means your first pick will be...
No. DeMontis Sabonis, is that where you're going? He's going to replace me. He will be on my list of reserves. Where? I'm not sure exactly. He can be 12th, right? He's technically like the last person to join this team.
I mean,
so
technically, but you don't have... But we're short on starters.
Right, so then I can choose a different starter from the reserves in order to be one of my starters. So either way, so my first 5 picks, that's who started.
Actually, you don't need to. Actually, you only get 4 options anyway on both sides. So never mind. That's right. Let's get this started.
Okay. All right. So you're LeBron.
I'm LeBron.
Who's gonna go first?
I am the second pick. You will be the first pick since you won. I'll let you pick.
All right. So my first pick,
as Kevin Durant.
Whew, and it's a lot to think about. I'm going to take Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh wow.
To attempt to dunk the ball 50 times in the All-Star game. First time it's ever been done.
All right.
So I'm taking Giannis.
That's not bad. As LeBron, I'm going to go ahead and take Kawhi.
Okay. May I ask why?
Because he's Kawhi.
Right.
You take Kawhi when Kawhi is available.
Uh-huh.
I mean, usually your first pick is either Kawhi, Kevin Durant, or Giannis Antetokounmpo. Mm-hmm. And 2 of them are already gone, so I'm going to take the third option.
All right. My next choice is going to be I'm going to take Nikola Jokic. Who's having, as you pointed out last week, is having an MVP level season.
Okay.
So I will take him. I mean, there's a lot he can do for me in my roster.
As much of a friend of his as I am, I'm going to skip this one. We're going to take Bradley Beal.
Okay.
We're going to go early to Beal.
Yeah, you're really going outside the box here. I like that.
Yeah, you got
he leads the league in scoring. Is that right, Bradley Beal?
Yes, he does at like 32 a game.
Uh-huh.
Ridiculous. Good year.
All right. My next pick is going to be... I'm going to take Steph Curry.
I knew you was going to do it.
Because, I love Steph. He's got to be one of my top 3 picks, which therefore means what?
I'm taking Luka Doncic.
Yep. It was between those two, so I totally understand.
Yeah, I'm not going to be silly and not take him.
Well, you know what? I'm going to round out this. I think these are your top 3 MVPs. If I take Joel Embiid, which I'm going to do, then that will be the top 3 on your MVP list, right?
That is true, man.
No. You had Jokic, Giannis,
and LeBron.
Okay, so 2 out of the 3.
I had Jokic, Embiid, and LeBron.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, Jokic is going to be my point guard anyway.
So, I got Kyrie. So, I get to play with Kyrie. Yep, I went to prison. All right, so now we're going to go right into the reserves. So, you lead the way on the reserve side.
All right. Well, I've got my team is... it's not really guard heavy, but I need someone who's more of a pure...
You're actually a big heavy. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
That's
what I mean. Yeah,
ginormous
big heavy. So I'm going to take James Harden to run my offense.
Oh, wow. Good selection for Harden. Well, as LeBron, I feel like more respect should be given to this young man. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to pick Jason Tatum.
Who was my next pick?
You're welcome.
Thank you. And he's my dark horse for MVP. No, not you're welcome.
You're welcome.
You suck is what that means.
No.
All right, well, fine. Well, you know what? Sometimes you got to accept who you are and what your team is. So if I'm predominantly a bigs team, I'm going to take another big. I'm going to take first-year All-Star Zion Williamson.
You motorboating.
Right.
That's
between he and Giannis dunks. That was jokes everywhere.
Jokes, ha. Spaghetti. Hey, man, that was actually my next pick.
Okay.
But since I probably need to get myself another shooter to really participate in this game, you know what? I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
I'm feeling myself.
Do it.
I'm feeling myself. I'm gonna go ahead and throw teammates together. We're gonna get Jaylen Brown.
Okay. All right. You know I'm a big fan of both.
Yep.
I'm glad he's finally getting the all-star respect he deserves.
Bastion. Okay. The mean streets of Bastion.
All right. Oh, and on the same team with Kyrie, their former teammate, right? So then he could cause them to score 10 points less in the all-star game than they normally should. All right.
Valid.
Well, I think you probably should have stuck with your instincts. I think you were going in this direction first, and you chose not to. So I'm going to do it for you, and I'm going to take Damian Lillard.
Dame Dollar.
I
almost went with Dame Dollar. Trailblazing dimes everywhere. And it feels like I'm going a lot of east. So I'm gonna pull myself back over. I mean, technically, I'm mostly west. I'm a good balance. So I'm gonna go ahead with Paul George.
PG-13. Okay. So you take PG. So I'm gonna take should I do this?
You probably should.
2, 3.
I like it.
No, because I got 3 point guards.
And you don't want a fourth?
You know what I do? No, I need a traditional 2. So I'm going to take Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, wow.
Also a known dunker. I've got dunkers and
you do have a lot of
more
dunkers on your roster.
Yeah.
I'm pretty impressed with that. So, okay, since you decided to go with Donovan Mitchell, I was thinking about the dunkers as well. I'm going to go with Zach LaVine.
All right, that's right. He is an all-star at about 28 a game, I think.
Yeah, he's eating this year.
Yeah, proud of him. That's really, especially coming off that ACL a few seasons ago. All right. Well, since you're not going to do this, clearly you have minimal respect for this guy. So since this is an all-star game, maybe he will attempt a 3-point shot from the logo, and we're going to see if he's going to do that with his old teammate, Joel Embiid. So I'm going to take Ben Simmons.
Oh, I hate you. That was actually my next pick.
Shoot threes. That's all I'm going to have him do, shoot threes. Dazzle the crowd. Give them something they never see.
Yeah, right. Yeah, give them something we've never seen before.
Right.
So since you decided to take away the guy I was actually going for because I need another point guard, I'll go ahead and go with the one that never ages, CP3.
Okay. He does. Now, when people argue that Devin Booker, who is an injury replacement, I think, isn't he?
Yes, for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, but that Devin Booker should have been the original Phoenix Suns player to go instead of CP3. Did you agree with that?
Oh, man, that was a toughie. But to be quite honest, the way he's played, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you feel like he should have gone in over CP?
Yeah, he should have.
Yeah. But I guess it's hard to freeze out what the president of the NBA Players Association, which, I mean, he's still having a good season and such. But, I mean, he's so well-liked and so well-respected. And I don't know what the Suns' record is, but whatever it is, especially if they're in a playoff spot, the majority of the praise is going to him. He's like the quarterback, CP3. He gets the majority of the praise.
He does, because the reason why they're this far up is really because they're the 4th seed right now. They're 22-11. They're playing ridiculously great basketball.
4th seed?
Yes, they're 22-11. They're playing ridiculous basketball.
It's like everywhere
right
he goes, he finds a way to win, help the team overachieve.
Right, they're half a game, or they're a full game outside of the Lakers for the 2 seed. They're 22-11.
Wait a minute. Okay, that's for a subject for another day. All right,
exactly. Another conversation we can have. But
Jay, with this next pick, you're not going to have any choice but to try to run up and down the court as fast as you can and shoot threes, because the paint, if it was off limits before, it's definitely off limits now. Because I'm adding Rudy Gobert, patient 0. I'm adding him to the All-Star team.
I don't like you for that, because I actually was going to go for Rudy next. But I'm going to take one of these first-year guys that I feel like is going to be something fun to watch. Okay. I'm going to take Devin Booker.
All right.
I feel like the reason you put Devin Booker in the All-Star game is one reason only. Mm-hmm. For it to be fun.
Yeah.
It's more fun watching Booker over CP3.
I mean, you've got a whole lot of guys that can hit the 3.
Unless CP3 dunks again like he did. Got the alley-oop from Westbrook last year. Mm-hmm. Outside of that, we're not. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So again, I guess at this point I have no choice but to remain with, this style of team that I have, a big team. I did not plan this. I wanted a more balanced team, but I'm going to get all of New York behind me outside of Brooklyn and go with Julius Randle.
Oh yeah, I was debating him and Booker at the time, but I went with Fun because I think Fun is a lot more fun.
Yeah.
In comparison, but Julius Randle's having a great year. I'm actually quite impressed at what he's doing. Mm-hmm. And since we're gonna do that, I'm gonna go ahead and do this with the final pick.
Okay.
We're gonna go with Vucevic.
All right. Solid player, 2010 guy, I think.
So there's my center. Because I don't actually have one. If you're looking at it, I don't have one.
Just a bunch of CP3s and Kyries running around.
Just sprinkling everywhere. So roster-wise, Jimmy, you have Sabonis since Kevin Durant is out.
Yes.
Giannis, Jokic, Steph Curry, Joel Embiid as your starters. Yep. And then James Harden, Zion Williamson, Dalla Dame, Donovan Mitchell, Ben Simmons, Rudy Gobert, and Julius Randle as your players. On the reserve side, then I have LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Bradley Beal, Luka Doncic, and Kyrie Irving to go with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Paul George, Zach LaVine, CP3, Devin Booker, and Vucevic. Mm-hmm. So yeah, let us know which one, Ross, you think is better. Of course, mine is, because mine's going to be way more fun in comparison. He's out those big guys.
Run and gun, shoot threes. That's all you've got.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the reason why
there is no paint.
We're going to be so much faster than you guys, and that's the only thing that actually matters
Embiid,
about it.
Jokic, just big stiffs lumbering around there trying to guard the perimeter.
And Vucevic playing a little bit like Brook Lopez, lurch, and them slow spin moves.
That's true.
I love Brook Lopez for that. So.